The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent stars Nicolas Cage as Nick Cage, a fictionalized version of himself, whose career is down the shitter, let's put it frank. He's literally making his teenage daughter's life terrible. You know, singing songs about what he used to do when she was a baby and all that stuff to her friends, no less. The most embarrassing thing a parent could ever do is embarrass their kids in front of their friends. Okay? So, a rich fan, played by Pedro Pascal, pays him $1 million to attend his birthday party. While he is en route to his birthday party, he gets intercepted by the CIA. One of the agents is played by Tiffany Haddish. And we get this whole side plot about this girl being kidnapped, which was at the beginning of this movie, and that she could be held at this compound that Nicolas Cage is going to, and that Pedro Pascal could be the one that has her, and has her for a ransom and could possibly kill her. So now he's technically going to spy on Pedro Pascal in the process of looking for this girl. This right here, this is how you do it. Now, originally, Nick Cage passed 3 times on this movie. The director of this movie is like, no, this was made for you. I wrote this about you. And you can tell that director is a fan of classic Nick Cage, man. Even all the way back to the 80s. I do believe this is because there's 2 Nick Cages in this movie, and he talks to himself. One's a CGI younger version of himself. I do believe that movie from Valley Girl from 1983, where Nick Cage had a nice blonde streak of hair all in the front of his head. There is literally a CGI version of that Nick Cage in this movie. That is the most hilarious version of Nick Cage I think I've seen in a long ass time. And he outdoes himself in both parts of this movie. The best thing about this movie I can talk about is the chemistry between Pedro Pascal and Nick Cage. They work off each other so fucking well, and I loved every second they were on screen. All of it. They act like they were friends for years. You would think they were friends for years. And you can tell Pedro Pascal is a Nick Cage head, just like all of us are. So that was probably a no-brainer for him. He probably marked the fuck out half the time he was even on set. So yeah, and this is probably my favorite work of Pedro Pascal. I have not started The Mandalorian. I've only seen really the first episode, and that was when it first started. I hear that was him, so we'll find out. And I didn't like him in Wonder Woman 84. Wonder Woman 84 is a movie I really got to be in the mood to talk about at some point. I just don't feel like it. But yes, Pedro Pascal needs to do more comedy because it fits him like a glove, man. Tiffany Haddish. I cannot stand Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish is probably my worst comedian, if you want to call her a comedian, actress out there. Her voice annoys the shit out of me. She's not funny. I don't know why she was even in here. Every time she was on screen, I just wished she was off my screen. That's how much I hate this woman. I really do. Other than that, between the bond between Nick Cage and literally Pedro Pascal, give this movie an A-, because their chemistry is just dynamic, and I wish it was just about those two. This whole CIA plot could have been dropped. It could just been Nick Cage and this dude hanging out for 2.5 hours, which this movie's almost an hour and 46 minutes anyway. It's almost at 2 hours. I could have sat there for another fucking 30 minutes just watching them play off each other. That's how good they were. But yes, let me know what you guys think about the unbearable weight of massive talent. Geez, say that 5 times fast. Down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? I will catch you guys in the next one.